Hello.
Oh,
Hi, good evening. Yes, welcome to my class. Can you hear and see me clearly? Can you hear and see me clearly?
yeah.
Okay, that's great. All right, is this Sato?
Ah,
All right, nice to meet you today. Sato, how are you?
good. How about
Okay,
you?
yeah, I'm pretty good as well. Thanks for asking. Okay. Oh, I can see here you chose first lesson number 4. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. So today's lesson is number 4. We have question or request to the instructor. All right, so let's start. Number 1 is the first challenge. So please look at the yellow box. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's learn how to make requests about expression you couldn't catch well. Okay. So please repeat twice. All right. Let's start with number 1. Could you say it again?
Could you say it again?
All right, one more time. Could you say it again?
Could you say it again?
Okay, let's go to number 2. I said directions.
I said directions.
I said directions.
I say direction.
Okay, next is could you type it in the chat box?
Could you type it in the chat box?
Okay, one more time. Could you type it in the chat box?
Could you type it in the chat box?
hmm Sure, here you are.
Sure. Here you are.
Sure, here you are.
Sure. Here you are.
And the last one, I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
All right, very good. Now let's go to the second challenge. Please look at the yellow box.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, so let's talk with your teacher as a student. Okay, so, all right, you be the
Ah,
student, I'll
right.
be the teacher, okay?
Okay.
Okay, please start.
Could you say it again?
I said directions.
Uh, could you type it in the chat box?
Sure, here you are. All right, very good. Now let's go to the third challenge. Please look at the yellow box.
I'm done.
All right, so let's do a role play here. Okay, so let's
Ah,
start with role play number 1. Please start.
could you say it again?
I said directions.
Could you type it in the chat box?
Sure, here you are.
I got it.
Uh,
Thank you.
okay, great. Now let's have role play number 2. So I'll be the one to start. Could you say it again?
I said directions.
All right, could you type it in the chat box?
Sure. Here you are.
I got it. Thank you. All right, now let's move on to the next two. We have number 2 for words that do not know. Okay, please look at the yellow box. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so number 1 is the first challenge. So please repeat after me twice. Let's have number 1. What's the meaning of this word?
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 What's the meaning of direction?
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 I'll type it into the chat box.
I type it into the chat box.
I'll type it into the chat box.
I type it into the chat box.
Could you use more simple words?
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 All right, the last one is direction is instruction.
Direction is instruction.
Direction is instruction.
Direction is instruction.
Okay, great. Now let's go to the second challenge. Please look at the yellow box.
I'm done.
All right, let's do it again. So you will talk to the instructor. Please start.
What's the meaning of this word?
I'll type it into the chat box.
I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's move to the third challenge. Okay, let's do role play here. So please start.
Okay. Ah, What's the meaning of direction?
Direction is instruction.
Could you type it in the chat box?
Okay, so great. Now let's start with role play number 2. Okay, I will start. What's the meaning of direction?
I'll type it into the chat box.
I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's move on to the next. We have number 3 about pronunciation. Okay, so number 1 is the first challenge. And then please look at the yellow box again.
Okay.
All right, so we'll learn expression about difficult pronunciation. Please repeat after me twice, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's have number 1. Is my pronunciation correct?
Is my pronunciation correct?
Okay, is my pronunciation correct?
My pronunciation correct?
All right, yes, it's correct.
Yes, it's correct.
One more time. Yes, it's correct.
Yes, it's correct.
This word is hard to pronounce.
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 How do I pronounce this word?
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 Please listen and repeat after me.
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 Okay, very good. Now let's go to the second challenge. Okay, so please look at the yellow box.
I'm
So,
done.
all right, so please start.
Is my pronunciation correct?
All right, this one is not pronunciation. Okay, the other one is, yeah, we have pronunciation. This one is pronounce, right? That's pronounce, or we can say pronunciation. This pronunciation or pronounce, okay? And then the other one is we can say pronunciation. Pronunciation, none or pronunciation, okay? Say that
Pronunciation.
one more time. Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
The other one is pronounce. Pronounce. The first one. Pronounce.
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 The next is pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Not noun, none.
Pronunciation.
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 Okay, so this time the second one is not noun but none. Pronunciation.
Okay.
All right?
Pronunciation.
Okay, did you get the difference? All right, let's